Now, when you think of two-wheelers in India, the one thing that probably comes to mind is Hamara Bajaj. Joel Pereira went to the Bajaj headquarters in Pune and met the man himself, Rahul Bajaj.
We've come to Bajaj's corporate headquarters at Akurdi in Pune to meet with Mr. Bajaj himself. Hello sir, thank you to the show.
Hi, nice to be here.
Would you take us out for a drive?
Why not? Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So of all the luxury cars that you could choose from, why did you choose Mercedes?
I've just been, for some reason, especially in Pune, where I live, I've been just partial to Mercedeses. And like the one we are traveling in now, and I've always wanted the long one, so I'm long-legged. So,
but why Mercedes in particular?
My answer would be when I started getting into these bigger, what I may call imported cars for comfort and safety. Those two reasons I got into it. Because I could afford it, otherwise I would not. And in India, as I said, late 60s when I bought my first car, expensive car, Mercedes was the one which was known.
Correct. Okay.
Compared to the others. Also, anywhere, especially Mumbai, Pune, other things being equal, even for Mercedes it was not perfect, but compared to the other three, the service was much better available. That's why I bought a Merc, and then I didn't see any reason why I should shift somewhere else. Now, BMWs and Audis also have satisfactory service available.
You went to Harvard University in the early 60s. What were your experiences like over there, you know, coming from India at that time to a country that was almost exploding with cars and bikes of, you know, all kinds?
Correct, and driving on the, what I would say, the wrong side of the road.
Correct.
So I had to go and get a license. I had an Indian driving license, which helped.
Of course.
I had taken from here an international driving license, but that you can't drive for too long a period.
Correct.
So I had to go and take a license. And what is interesting to note is in America, in Harvard Business School, where I was there for 2 years, broadly, there were 1,000 classes in 2 years, 500 a year.
Okay.
So very hectic schedule, very busy, very tough schedule. How many classes I attended out of that 1,000?
You tell me, sir.
999.
And one class?
There's no way out. I had to skip that to go and get my driving license. So we had to buy a car. I had to buy a car. To buy a cheap car. And I bought a Studebaker Packard. How much did I buy it for? $375.
A Studebaker Packard.
Second hand. So we drove 25,000 miles in 3 months' time from southern part of America, including Mexico, and up north to Niagara Falls, into Canada and all that. Went everywhere, all over. I mean, it's a huge country, you can't go everywhere, but north, south, east, west, Yellowstone Park, Grand Canyon, Carlsbad Caverns, Blue Ridge Highway, all over the place.
When was it that you learned to drive yourself?
It was when I just turned 18.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to, and my parents didn't want me to drive before I was legally allowed to drive. And there was 18, and I remember a friend of the family took me in his car. I don't remember what it was, but it was Baba Adam Jamana.
So when you were younger, did you have, were you passionate about sports cars? Did you like sports cars?
2 cars which I used to drive in the family. I still remember that. Both by chance were produced and sold there, though it was imported partly, by the old Premier Automobiles. One Dodge, painted good yellow-black, not the taxi yellow-black. Other was, I think, a Chevrolet, maroon in color, convertible.
Okay.
But it was not a sports car as such, but it was convertible. And I think at that time I had become quite famous in Mumbai as an eligible young, not yet a bachelor, because I was too young at the age of, I was, I think by that time 22, 23. But my present wife, I started courting at that time, and most of the time we were out in either that Dodge, the yellow-black Dodge, or in the maroon convertible. I think it was a Chevrolet.
Do you were you interested in motorsport? I mean, as you know, you were Bajaj is
No,
into,
my sons probably, especially the younger one. But in the company, also that was seriously discussed. Like, you know, Honda.
Right, of course.
Car and two-wheeler. You know, Formula 1 and all that, and people are mad about that. And they felt that to improve that technology, they had to participate in Formula 1 racing and all that. And did that, and they've just got out from that because they're doing badly. Even that company doing so well relatively thought it was too expensive. So for us in India, till now, tomorrow one doesn't know, it's an extremely expensive proposition where the cost benefit will not work out.
Well, sir, our interview has come to an end.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for chatting with us. I know you're extremely busy.
Thank you very much.
Alright, so that's the show for this week, but don't go anywhere because coming up is a chance for you to win some cool Sony PSPs.
Participate in the Enios contest on Times Drive and you could win an exciting Sony PSP. Just answer this simple question. What car does Rahul Bajaj drive? A. Lexus, B. Mercedes, or C. BMW? SMS drive space your answers as shown on the screen to 58888 and stand a chance to win cool Sony PSPs from Enios, Japan's #1 engine oil, now in India.